The Necronomicon awaits.
A ritual must be performed.
Seems fairly obvious.
Batu, Murata.
I told you I would find you.
Nani?
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
It's showtime.
What's your name? What? What is your name?
We are men of misfortune.
What is going on, misfortunate listeners? I am your fearless leader, Tyler Campbell. Soup here with the men of misfortune right now.
Misfortunate men.
Misfortunate men. We're one man short today, but that's okay.
But
we got
we're
the three of us.
also as misfortunate as ever.
So to my left, who do I got here today?
My name is Riley.
Oh,
Wallen. Riley
nice.
Wallen here.
Nice. What about you? What the fuck is your name?
My name is Daniel Youngums.
Youngums, Scoopums?
And he is young. Don't let him fool you.
It's that young
Yeah, I really am at this point.
Aren't you the baby of the group? You're the youngest one, I think, right?
Maybe. I assume so. At this point, yeah.
I have an actual bone to pick with you, honestly, from last night. You audastic motherfucker.
Why would I do?
You showed up dressed as Spike Spiegel.
That is right.
Looking so good.
Yep.
I mean, this motherfucker had the gun holsters around his shoulders. He had the fucking outfit. He had the collar popped.
Of course.
You looked so fucking good last night.
He was killing it.
Dude, I'm so
definitely
pissed.
Killing it.
Yeah.
I'm mad for you that you didn't win, like, best costume of the fucking night. Like, honestly, you fucking killed it.
Say, Tyler was like, look what Dan's dressed up like. I fucking do instantly. I'm like, it's Spike. And it looks awesome. It's great.
Yo, he fucking killed it. I'm so
only,
pissed.
of course, because we live in this world where, what the hell was that for?
I don't know.
Don't mind that. Nobody heard that.
No.
You didn't hear that at all.
Obviously,
it's just in your head.
You know, this was a last-minute costume. And I love Cowboy Bebop. That's what got me into fucking, like, music in general.
The soundtrack alone is beautiful.
Oh, it's amazing. But basically, it was a last-minute order, and I had to get it by the 30th. And by that point, when I ordered it, I finally, like, last minute saw that I could get, like, 2-day shipping, and I'm like, all right, I'm taking a chance on
Amazon Prime for that fucking win, bro.
You gotta love the modern day online shopping experience.
Yeah, and then it worked, and then I fucking came in, and I did the thing, man. And, but yeah, before we get into this, I just want to say, like, it's us hanging out today. We got a lot of work done in the new studio area here.
We got a brand new studio. We got new equipment. We've been busting ass on fucking getting logos done. We've been busting our asses on getting episodes to you guys. I know we had a week break, and we apologize, but we're doing this it's just a team of 7. We got people editing. We got people doing, the logos. We got people busting ass on this project to actually get content to you guys. So we want
to mention any of that. Well, besides all that, sorry, I'm a little sleepy boy today. Besides all of that, we also have our normal lives to live.
Yeah.
And life fucking happens. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah, absolutely. And half of the crew that work on the show are currently on strike with the whole John Deere thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into too much details. We're not going to talk about that kind of shit. But so our lives are kind of changing right now. We're all trying to figure out what's next. We're all hurting financially. It's a scary time to be a John Deere worker. But we're working on it. We're working on smoothing everything out. Everybody's getting part-time jobs, and we're getting it together. So
you'll get through it, man.
Yeah, we appreciate everything. Our listeners, keep following us, keep supporting us. There is a name that I definitely want to give a shout out to.
Oh yeah.
His name is Shane McRae. You have
Shane McRae.
This man reached out to me and asked us about our episodes, and I can't appreciate how much that actually means to me in this group.
I don't appreciate. Fuck him.
Wow.
All right, next.
So to my left here, we've got bad cop, and to my right, we have good cop.
Good cop. No, I'm just kidding. We appreciate that.
Dude,
I'm the victim.
Truly.
I appreciate our listeners so fucking much. Like, I can't thank you guys. Every time I get onto our analytics and I see what the fuck is going on, and it just constantly, each episode is booming, and I can't thank you guys enough. And it's all thanks to you guys. So
every listen counts, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really does.
One of them.
I mean, and we're in a weird transitionary phase, and especially like he said now. Of course, not all of us work for Deere, but like even the same thing too. So I have multiple jobs. Riley is getting acclimated to the new area. I mean, we got a lot of things happening, and setting up the studio. and getting this stuff together. But we got a huge drop coming on
Monday.
Monday.
Tomorrow.
Now I made this episode maybe will be coming out on Monday, or will this
episode,
one will
yes.
be?
Our last episode we did with Jackson, unfortunately, was corrupted.
Yeah.
And we had to trash it.
Which we just found out about that.
Yeah.
Which was
So
annoying.
there was we were gonna have 4 episodes dropping, but unfortunately we only are going to have the new show, which is called "And Now I Mention Everything."
Okay.
It's our anime podcast that Mason, Riley, and myself do. Dan, we would love to have you as a guest on our show.
Oh, I guessed.
Yeah, I mean, it would pretty much just be like the regular show. So that idea is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that to the table.
So we have that. Then we also have Morning Cup of Chaos, which we just got the logo. We're working on the opening right now.
Shit's coming together.
You guys are gonna love it.
We are working our asses off, and we can't. Like I said again, we can't appreciate how much you guys are sticking with it. Sorry for the week break, but we got 3 hot ass fucking episodes coming to you guys. Stay tuned for our Patreon.
Yep.
Let me tell you what, that is a fucking doozy.
And we got special episodes planned for. We actually have a special episode going to be going on the Patreon. It's you guys are gonna like it. It's a throwback to something we were gonna be doing. It was
episode 2, I believe.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
I believe it's 2. Or is it 3?
I want to say I
Yeah.
count it as 3 since it's you guys don't count 0 as 1.
Yeah. So we're getting our stuff together. We're getting everything back to where it is, and we're kind of in a weird state right now.
Yeah.
But right now we're
got the best of us right now.
Yeah. It's like seasonal. Yeah, that's the thing too. Is there's a lot of things happening for us. Yesterday was the 30th. For us, I know I'm spoiling the magic of what was going on, and it was a huge day for a lot of people, and a busy day too. And and then it just kind of hits the Halloween day, which we're recording on Halloween. Ooh, spooky.
Happy fucking Halloween!
Happy
by the
Halloween,
way.
you stupid
Our fucking
bitches!
listeners. This is actually our first holiday episode, so it's gonna be fucking
Hey,
terrible.
Dan!
Yeah.
Congratulations, we made it to Halloween.
We fucking
What,
did
shit.
it.
what
boys.
episode is this?
8.
I don't fucking
wanna
know
say it's
I don't
8.
know, about
8,
almost
9.
10. I
What's
can't count.
What's really cool is I read a book about podcasting, and it said most podcasters stop after the 15th episode, so we are almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that 15th episode so we can
Dude,
stop.
I'm gonna
doing
put
this
way
shit.
too much work into this fucking
Yeah.
studio. Just give up in like 5 episodes.
Listen,
Like,
people
I will
fucking
come
do it.
unhinged.
I'm gonna
My
tell you
life
this, guys,
will
right
fall
now.
apart.
We worked on the studio for 3 days straight.
Yeah, and then you know what's funny? I wasn't in for that studio setup and shit. And mind you, I'm at like an actual certified audio engineer, and I came in here and I'm like, yo, this shit fucked. And then we were using these microphones, they're condenser microphones. And man, we were getting some pop and shit. But here's the thing, guys. I like to work quick and fast.
He's such a fucking MacGyver. He's
And-
the MacGyver of this
He's
fucking
the fucking
group.
king of innovation in
We
this room right
we
now.
needed pop filters before we even started this fucking episode. And I want you guys to know that right now, on top of these mics,
Don't tell him.
I feel like I should tell them because it's a secret. But I mean, we found it.
Oh God.
We have fucking beer koozies on top of these mics right now.
How
And they
white
could
trash.
not be working better.
It
Dude,
could
how
not.
white trash
Honestly,
are we
they're
right
fucking-
now?
And
Jesus
you know
fucking
what? Even
Christ.
if it sounds like a big pile of garbage, don't worry, that'll be fixed in the future. But right now, it was way better than how we had it. You pointing at me like, what am I, your fucking servant? You want a
No.
beer?
I want a beer. Can you hand
How
me a
about
beer?
you? How about you asking over the mic?
Hey, can I have a beer, Dan?
Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
fucking barkeep.
Hey, I fucking did
Pass
that last
me a
night.
fucking beer.
Also, last night I was so fucking drunk. I came home. I passed out.
I can imagine.
I passed out. Last night we had the Halloween show. We had Dan's girlfriend do an art gallery with a couple of her friends. It was a huge, massive deal for everybody.
She did an amazing job.
It was
All
such
of
a-
them did.
fantastic.
Dude, the
And
artwork was
everything
so
about it
fucking
was awesome.
badass.
And
The turnout, the lay of the room, all the artwork there, it was amazing.
She really did a fantastic job working her ass off for it. It was her. I'm only gonna say first names of the people.
Absolutely.
But it was Bree, Susan, and Jess. Those were the hosts of the show. Put in a ton of worked with the smokestack, and chose that as their spot. They worked for months on it to get everything together, get all these artists from around town. I mean, it was an amazing display, and they're planning on doing it every year. It may not be at the smokestack every year, but there was a lot of growth and a lot of because this was the second time that they've done this sort of thing. Different team behind it as well. Bree's still running that whole idea. She really pushed a lot on that, and it was amazing to see it all come together. It was a really, really dope night.
Oh, yeah,
they did a fantastic job all around. Amazing artists, amazing people, and great jobs all around.
Oh yeah, I got our boy to the left of me, Riley, so fucking drunk. I stumbling hard.
I did not have my shit in check.
No,
last
no,
night. I
so-
will be the first to admit that. But it's okay because every once in a while, life warrants.
Hey man,
Life
you can have a
finds-
beer.
Life
you can
just
have
fucking
20.
happens.
Fuck it, man.
Yeah.
But
You plan on going to bed at 9 o'clock, and you're not until
You're up till
3
1
o'clock in the morning puking your guts out.
I was gonna
and
say
then-
you're up till like 1 at least with me at the bar.
Yeah. No, maybe 2 o'clock. would
No, 'cause
probably
we
be-
close at
no,
2.
No, I'm saying I passed out at 2
Oh.
o'clock.
Yeah,
after I got home.
So I got home and I passed out. Being a father too is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I love my kids so goddamn much. But when I'm hungover after working, a 2 a.m. shift at the smokestack, which I fucking love doing.
Yes, of course.
I have my 5-year-old jump into bed and climb on me while I've got the fucking almost 1-year-old screaming at the top of his lungs while I'm dealing
Such
with
a
the
warm
hangover.
welcome to come
Oh,
home, too.
dude. No, that was me waking up, dude. That was just me
Oh, that's
waking
just
up.
you
That was
oh,
just
okay.
me fucking waking up. I fucking hated my life this morning. Oh, fucking.
I actually,
A.
Yeah, I gave him a call this morning too for that. Here, I'll let you.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say I woke up at like 9:30 this morning, just completely fucking distraught and disoriented, and
That's about to
forgot that
change.
people were coming to my house to pick up a dryer that's
Yeah.
not even mine, and they just go into my garage, and I go to move my car to the fucking side of my
Miata
garage so they
life.
can fit this
The
this
Miata
whole
life.
ass dryer out. And I actually ended up bumping into my toolbox. Luckily, it didn't do any damage to my car, but I should not have been driving. at
Who
that
are
point in
you
time.
to wave your finger? You must have been. No, I'm just kidding. When he said his toolbox, I just was like thinking.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
But no, it was
yeah.
it was a pretty shitty. So it turned out these people, they just showed up. They went into the loft in my garage, took a dryer out, and then I'm like, hey, so you talked to my landlord about this, right? And they're like, yep, it's cool. Took off. I get in the shower, and they had showed up earlier than I was told previously that the landlord was actually supposed to be there. So it freaked me the fuck out when my landlord got a hold of me, and he was just like, hey, I'm up in the loft and there's no dryer up here. I thought you said there was a washer and dryer. Like, did you see something?
How the
I'm
fuck
like,
is that your
Wow.
fault?
I know, but
Shit.
moral of the story here is I literally was like, did I just fucking let some random people come into my house because I was this fucked up still and take a fucking dryer and leave, not even get their names or anything?
Oh my
Just
God.
I
They
gave
were
them my
here.
complete trust.
They had a van and guns, and they took the washer and dryer.
They took my dryer. They took my will. They took
Oh.
my courage.
So was your landlord pissed?
No, he was fine. He was just like, oh wait, yeah, I messaged them. They were already here. Never mind.
Okay.
So it
Actually worked out,
worked
but it
out,
could have
yeah.
been. It could have been actual.
I was
people
like,
that
I'm
were
about
not
to
the
have
right
to get out of the
people.
shower, call the
Okay.
fucking police, and let him know that these people just came up at my house and stole some shit.
Yeah.
What a
No
fucking-
shit, because that would-
my
yeah,
morning
that
was
would
about
look
to be fucking
quite
weird.
odd.
What a
Yeah.
what a
It was
terrible
terrible.
time to fucking be alive, especially with movies like The Strangers. Like, have
Oh,
you seen
yeah.
The
Oh
Strangers?
yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
having people roll up in your house, not cool, not cool. Get in
No.
the gun, I don't care.
No.
I was strangers, and then also.
I mean, they didn't really look like intimidating people or anything.
It's
but
Dubuque.
it's
You
just-
can't tell. Book
right,
by its
Everybody
cover.
fucking blows at Dubuque.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. I learned in Dubuque, you gotta you run a business and you have acquaintances for most of the time, and then you find like max like 5 solid people, and that's how you gotta roll with. Everybody else, distrust. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
That's how it's gonna go.
Red flags.
And I mean this in the nicest way possible. Distrust. No, ain't
Yeah.
gonna work.
I didn't trust Dan until he gave me his fucking peppers.
Oh yeah.
Those peppers you gave me?
What was it? The stuffed peppers? Oh yeah, that's right. I literally.
Dude, I've heard you're like quite
Yeah.
the fucking cuisine art person.
Yeah.
Dude,
here,
his
like,
pasta that he made, I fucking ate that shit for like
Holy
a
shit,
week
it was
straight,
so
dude.
fucking good.
So fucking good.
So
saw
fucking
videos
good.
of you cooking on your Instagram. I'm like, this guy knows what he's fucking
Dude,
doing.
Yeah.
Dan knows
I
his
did a
way
little
around a
deep
kitchen.
dive on
Yeah,
your page.
yeah, dude. You into me, dude? How far did you
I
go
don't
back?
know, man.
15 years, he liked everything.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, liked everything from
Dude,
on,
that
on
picture
up.
in 2008 when you were like 5
On
years old.
MySpace.
Oh yeah. Dude, I remember using fucking AIM instruments. You guys remember AIM?
I had a turtle for my icon.
Oh my god,
It talks.
I was gonna say I had it, but I didn't really use it that much.
dude.
That's how I got bitches.
I'm very glad I didn't become like a sex deviant or anything like that on there, because Oh, and I was too young at the time to really even know that, but I could have easily become like a sex deviant. You know what I mean? Like AIM was set up to do so.
I honestly had a lot of bullshit long distance relationships.
Oh yeah.
AIM. You know, the pretend dating.
I had a relationship with somebody in fucking where was it? I think like New York or some shit. And I was like, oh, this is so real to me, and this is like,
I need to get home, and I need to message her to let her know that I still care about her.
Yeah, and then
she's gonna fake break up with me.
No, yeah, dude, she straight up, she straight up broke up with me because I didn't message her for like a day.
That's what they do.
And I was like, wow. And mind you, it was like a year's worth of me like constantly
wasting
going
your
on and
fucking
off,
life, man.
Yeah, on and off.
Damn.
And it was like a message here and a message there. I mean, I was young. I didn't know anything really.
Right.
But I was like, oh my God, this is possibly a girl. Never seen her face. Definitely a dude. You know.
Most likely.
I got a question for you, Dan.
You probably could have like became a sex deviant.
Yeah.
I got a question.
I would have been on that.
Some money.
I had a question for the both of you. Serious shit. You ever met someone online?
Yes, I have multiple people online.
Like people that I've only
yes,
met online that
I've met a good portion of like my friends, for example. So I met my California buddy, Kansas buddy. I met all the people I knew in Florida. So I met at least 10, 15 people, mind you, because I got deep into like video games, and I joined the group, and then I was friends with them for 5-6 years, and then
eventually like, hey, let's meet.
Yeah, and then we were like, fuck it, we're gonna go meet all up in like Florida here and whatever.
Oh,
let's
okay.
fucking do it.
I see what
and
you're
then
saying.
we became that's when we all met up. Yeah, at least 12, 13 people I've met online.
One online friend. When I was really, 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 really young, me and my parents lived in this big ass house on well, it doesn't even matter what fucking street it is, but we had this next door neighbor girl who was my age, and I'd flirt with her from time to time. It was all cool.
Oh, you're talking about Vicky, aren't you?
Oh,
boy, I can't even get the fucking story out. So I met this girl. Her name
We've
was
been friends for a while.
Yeah. So I met this girl named Sam, and she was the next door neighbor chick. And then she brought her friend from Ohio, I think that's where they're from. She brought her friend over, and then I started flirting with that friend. I was really into this chick because she was there for the summer. Just summer fling, you know.
Okay.
Had me a blast. But they went back. They went back at the end of the summer, and I ended up getting in contact with another one of their friends named Vicky. And Vicky and I have been friends since I was like 7, I think. It's the second longest running friendship I have.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one's Kirby, and I've been friends with her since like pre-K.
So
shit.
Yeah.
I think the thing too is like a lot of people have a lot preconceptions of what to expect when meeting people online for the most part, and I think like as long as you, it really is like, for example, if you're like a constant friend with them and you really are sharing that thing, and then like talk, especially voice chat, like when voice chat was like the thing and everybody was like voice chatting all the time, it was a lot. It broke down one of the barriers, and then video chat came out and everything, and then broke down the second layer. You know what I mean?
It was an emotional.
I've got two words. Right
Go ahead,
now.
Riley.
Chat roulette.
So many
Chat
dicks.
roulette, Omegle. I mean, just websites like that.
Omegle
I
and
actually-
shit like that.
I can't count how many chicks that I'm still friends with to this day that we used to kind of have an online thing going on. At least like 5 different girls.
Did you show them your titties?
I didn't.
Oh.
They showed me theirs though.
Oh.
They were awesome.
Nice.
They
I
were
actually
fucking.
Nah, they
silly.
fucking sucked.
I actually met a girl that I dated for a while from Georgia, who I met on Omegle.
I met a girl in Georgia.
At first, it was like, oh, these chicks are hot, and we're sitting there talking, we're flirting, and I'm like, oh, this girl is really hot. Like, I want to be her friend. So I sent her my Facebook name. I don't know, maybe MySpace. I don't fucking remember it. Probably Facebook.
Oh yeah.
And then we ended up being
You
friends.
mean Meta?
I don't even want to talk about that right now.
Oh my gosh.
Zuckerberg's lost his goddamn mind. It's
Dude.
but yeah, I met this girl in Georgia, and I didn't actually meet her, but like we met on Omegle. That breaks that boundary that you had for AOL, those phone calls that you would sneak up and wait till 9 o'clock because that was free minute time. You know.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that shit. Yeah.
Callbacks. All day,
Oh my
baby,
God.
making it rain.
Wow.
So I want to throw it back really far here and just ask a question to my boys.
Yeah, what's
with
up?
Me. Did you guys were you in band growing up? Like
Yeah,
just
I was in marching
concert band or
I was in
anything
marching
like
band with
that?
you.
No, I wasn't, unfortunately.
Oh
okay.
no, you quit the year I fucking joined.
I quit the year you joined. I just mean like growing up from like
Got
middle
so
school.
many hand jobs in the back of that bus.
Okay, so that's
my
kind of what
gosh.
I'm getting at here. Is like you ever like go to like a concert thing or like they did this thing called Solo and Ensemble. It was a competition that you'd have at schools, and you'd go out and play a solo in front of a class full of people, and they gave you an award. Anyway, just situations like that. Like, there was one where I had growing up where I met this chick.
She fingered your butthole.
No, nothing actually happened. I was like, dude, I was in like fucking 7th grade at the time. And we became friends for like 3 years on MySpace, and she was like my internet girlfriend, and like never fucking saw her again after the first time I met her though.
If you're listening to this podcast, chase your dreams, meet that internet friend, unless you have a feeling they're a 40-year-old man jerking off every time you message them.
Yeah, if you think it's legit, I mean, just go for it, try it out, you know.
But yeah, that the whole AOL thing, when it came to Skype and Zoom and all this other bullshit that we had, that broke down a barrier that we had. You know, it was always this image of this perfect person, you know, a picture on AOL.
Yeah.
We weren't really sure, but at that point in time, that's the best you have, man.
That's all you fucking had, man.
And then
that's all you had to jerk off to.
Yeah, then Skype, yeah, a picture of her face smiling, like, oh God, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
there
like,
eventually.
yeah.
By fucking,
I'm gonna fucking make you smile, baby.
Yeah, by the time I get done stroking my
pearly whites.
by the time I get done stroking my dick, there's gonna be a campfire burning in my fucking pants from how
Dude, if you
I'm fucking stroking that
if
bitch.
you set that bush down like that again, and then I have to hear those springs fucking
Holy
ring,
shit,
that really
fucking,
resonates.
I'm gonna kill you.
Wild.
It's like
We're
sending
gonna have a problem.
signal through the boom stand into the
Dude, that's so crazy. Isn't that weird how physics works?
Science.
Fuck you. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm just kidding. I'm saying I'm not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be mean.
Don't be
Normally
a dick.
I am.
Don't be a
but
dick, dude.
It's because I can't actually
We know
be
you're
a dick
sad,
in real
but
life.
don't be a dick.
Yeah.
just don't do it.
No, I mean like.
Come on.
You know what's crazy too? There's a lot of days where like something really shitty will happen right before I come into the podcast, and I'm just like, I'll literally like bitch and vent, and then I'll be like, oh, anyway guys, fucking then the mics are on. I'm like, anyway guys, my fucking penis, right? But it's because like, you know what? Have fun, man. There's only so much you can do. You can hate what's going on in the moment, but enjoy what's going on. Enjoy the friends you have, and you know what, like don't let things determine, you know, the rest of your day, you know what I mean, or the rest of your life. Like small things, just you gotta power through. Am I saying ignore them? No, I just think if you power through, like I find that's the best way it is for me. Because of course everybody gets fucked up and sad. And we were talking about seasonal depression. I mean, it's coming around the corner, and then you know, like some bad shit happened earlier today, but bad shit happens all around the world. Everybody encounters some shit. It's just the way that you deal with it and the way that you manage is what matters.
Dan,
like, that's the big thing.
Do you need a hug, bro?
No, dude.
Dude, you're getting really philosophical right now. Like,
I just want people to know.
You were taking me on like a story in my head. Like I'm just picturing
I'm sitting here getting
all these
real
things.
sad.
Also, those lights are really fucking cool. So I'm just like losing
Thanks,
my mind.
man.
But hey,
Took a while to
but
hang
all
this
I
up.
want to say is
we
get your
plan this
dreams together, guys. Like
Dreams
you fucking
do
can
come
do it.
true.
You can do it. Don't let things take you down.
Hey man, if fucking 8-year-old kids can have video games from opening fucking toys on YouTube, you can surely do the thing that you want.
I'm just
and be
saying this is
successful at
my
it.
dream right here, guys.
Yes.
This hasn't been my dream until I realized this is what I'm not gonna say I was made for, because I've been welding for 14 fucking years, but I'm tired of fucking doing it. And I love you guys. I love everybody in this fucking group. I love talking to you guys, and I wouldn't have you on this show if I didn't think that I could have an actual deep, meaningful conversation like you just
I
had
wouldn't
right
have
there.
you guys in my house
Yeah.
right now doing this if I didn't think that this podcast could be
You-
really successful.
You know what I think is really special?
Share it to your family, friends, and everybody you care about.
Guys, subscribe, like, comment, download all of it.
It
Share
means
it.
the
Hit the
world
bell
to
for
us.
notifications.
Yes.
We ain't got a bell. Just fucking come to our houses. You
Bell
fucking
is coming
pussies.
soon. There's gonna be a Patreon bell.
We're about to like sell our souls here.
It's
real
gonna
quick.
let you know when you need to fucking give us money.
What I like about podcasts and what podcasts allow as well is it's different from, because the thing too is like, you know, there's preparation we put into podcasts, and right now we're calling this podcast Wing It because we are
That's
so
a good
busy.
name for an episode.
Yeah.
We
And,
really are. I mean, we had nothing
yeah.
prepared for this.
Like, straight up.
Besides that, we were gonna do it.
I came in here today and I looked at Dan and Riley and I said, boys,
And then I ordered some burritos. I got them right fucking here. He said, I don't know what we're doing. And I was like, I know what I'm doing. And I ordered 3 chicken burritos.
you got a third one?
You want the third one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
man, we
sick.
fucking got
I
you
mean,
one.
it was going to be for me because I'm a fat ass.
No. Don't worry about it.
I'm
then.
fucking
Don't worry about it.
kidding.
Don't worry
That
about it.
is
Dude, you
for
can have the rest of this
Dude,
one.
that
I mean,
is
I only slobbered
that
all
is
over
that
it.
is for you. I'm not fucking with you.
about it.
What the fuck? I literally you just got to
I can't tell what's going on. You're fucking with my emotions
All right.
and burritos,
Anyway,
all right?
Fuck you. I'll eat that burrito then.
Tyler doesn't fucking
So,
need it anyways.
But
Why are you calling me fucking fat?
hey man, I'm right there with you. You
Oh,
see that
okay.
shit?
So
that-
he didn't
that's-
deny it. I'm
Ooh,
getting
damn.
See that
fat.
shit?
Alright?
Dude,
It's
the
sitting in
dad
a
bod is
chair.
taking its true form on
Hey,
me.
I'm excited
I need to
for
get
you.
my shit together.
Honestly, have you announced the fact that you're about to be a daddy?
Well, I think
Wait,
you just
wait,
fucking
wait,
did,
wait,
and I would
wait,
like
wait,
to be
wait,
mad
wait,
that you
wait,
took
wait,
that
wait,
moment
wait,
away
wait,
from me.
wait,
You
wait,
fuck.
wait, what?
Yeah, man. I
Congrats.
fucking told you, man. Thank you, though.
No, I
appreciate
listen. I
it.
barely listen.
You know, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny you guys mentioned that because I actually did think about dropping that bomb on this podcast earlier before we started.
Yeah.
I was kind of holding back though, but my fiance, my lovely fiance, decided to kind of break that news to Snapchat the other night. So I'm like, well, I guess I retain the right to now.
You guys
So,
waited so
fuck it.
fucking long. Like
Damn.
I've been waiting for you
Dude.
guys just to announce that the fact that you
we
guys
wanted
are
to make
engaged
sure things
and
were
pregnant.
set in stone, man, because we've been
Exciting.
through this before, and
I understand.
she miscarried, so we didn't want to just
Yeah.
make everybody excited and then let them down, because that's kind of what happened last time. So
Yeah.
we wanted to be 100% sure this time. But yes, that is in fact happening. My child will be due around the beginning of April. We do not know the sex yet. We do have some names picked out, but I'm not.
What are we going with
I'm
right
not
now?
disclosing those at this
Oh,
time.
fuck
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
So I'm being a dick about it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I know.
dude, you have
I'm gonna-
every right to be.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
I was gonna say, I can tell you this much: my child is getting a
2 dicks.
7.
maybe. No, it's gonna be a gender fluid name, kind of
Okay.
like mine, Riley. It's also a boy and a girl.
I
name,
like
so
that.
I get that.
I
That's
jerk
actually
off a
nice.
lot
I feel
to
like it'd be
Riley
kind of a
Reid.
cool thing to pass down.
Yeah,
You should
no.
call.
awesome.
You should call.
Can we
him-
call him Riley Jr.?
You should call. him-
Absolutely fucking not.
Come
you
on.
should call him.
It's terrible. His middle name might be Riley or something. I'd like that.
Yeah, Grunk.
Gronk.
Yeah.
Just a noise. Just
yeah.
is here today. I am here.
So I think the.
hey. I'm sorry. Getting a little obnoxious.
No, dude. You're. Well, that's what you always
Wait,
are.
th- wait, we're
It's
that's
not-
literally
not
what
the
we're
biggest
doing
thing.
today.
But I mean, the thing too is like the reason I was saying like what's so special about podcasts as well is like, for example, we have the opportunity. We like to fuck around. We like to joke around. We like to have fun. We like to call each other pieces of shit and like shit on each other.
Fucking hate you.
And we throw
It's my
beer
favorite
koozies.
part of my day.
And we throw beer koozies on microphones because we don't know what the fuck is going on. But at the end of the day, what I like about podcasts is you get to really relate to the people. And why at the end of the day, we are. Oh, look at it. He's going in and giving me. I needed that.
I didn't know why he was
I
getting up.
needed
I'm
that.
like,
He
what
gave me
the
a
fuck
hug
is this
there.
guy? Oh, no, he just wanted a beer.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah. At least he grabbed it second.
Right.
You came
but,
first.
I thought of you
came
first.
first.
But
Yeah.
but basically, I think when people have somebody to relate to, because like podcasts, you have people who like to bring a character and a point of view of things, and also share some content with you. You know what I mean? And because of that, I think when people relate to somebody, it just means a lot more to them. You know what I mean? And I think like sharing. It's not. I mean, of course, we're not going to share fucking everything. That's for damn sure. But also, you heard the dog barky in the background.
Yeah,
got
I
a corgi
apologize
here.
about that. My dog
Oh,
barks
God.
at leaves falling on the ground.
Fair
Things that
enough.
just don't happen at all. He barks at. That's owning a corgi. I was actually going to tell you that.
Yeah.
If you seriously consider getting one, you might as well just not. Because if I
Just
could go
not,
back and do
yeah.
it, I probably wouldn't get a corgi.
You were so
Yeah.
hyped
But
about
I love
getting.
my fucking dog.
I was gonna
to
say you were
pieces.
so hyped about getting Gadget, and then you're just like, "Fuck this dog."
Dude.
Dude.
He's just,
I love Gadget, but dude, he's so.
he is the smartest dog I've ever owned, but he is just so disobedient.
loud.
And he does it out of spite.
When I saw the dog, because I just saw the dog today at Riley's place, and basically this fucking dog, like when I saw him, because of course yesterday I dressed up as Spike Spiegel. I'm like, dude, if I had that dog, in the smokestack and like had that dog like following me around everywhere, perfect costume. Nobody could say shit. It would have been.
And you would just walk around and then like, "What's his name?" And be like, "Ein."
Of course, it's Ein.
It's
like,
Ein,
fuck you.
motherfuckers.
Like, that's what I am gonna name the corgi. No bullshit though. If I get a
Do it,
corgi,
man.
it's gonna be Ein.
Like
I
I said,
wanted
I got
him-
the hookup.
I wanted him
I
to
have
fucking
the
name.
corgi
I
hookup.
wanted him to name his dog Ein. He was like, "No, we're gonna do Gadget." I'm like, missing out on an opportunity here,
Dude,
bud.
Gadget
Yep.
is such a good
I
name. You
fucking
can't even
love
lie.
Gadget,
Like
dude.
I've never seen another dog in my life
Hey-
named
hey,
Gadget.
Dan, why don't you
It's
go ahead and tell-
quirky and it's fun.
You're
Anyway,
gonna-
Dan,
Yeah.
why don't you go ahead and tell me what I told you about Star-Lord, Riley's cat?
Star-Lord is a piece of shit,
He's a dick.
fucking asshole.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
You get maybe like 3 pets on this cat before he starts hissing and throwing
freaking the fuck
bows,
out.
bro.
Here's the
Dude,
thing about
all
cats.
I gotta say is, fuck you guys. My cat is the greatest cat there ever
Oh, here
was
we go.
and ever will
Never
be.
met an angrier cat in my entire
See,
life.
He just doesn't like people that much,
Dude,
man. He's
cats-
completely loyal to me and my fiance, or my fiance and I, and that's just it. That's just what he woke up and chose violence every day.
Every fucking day.
He's
Dude.
like, I like these people and only these people. Fuck everybody else.
Dude,
What
cat-
what is Star-Lord? He's a Himalayan Siamese,
He's a Himalayan Siamese mix. He
Oh,
couldn't be a more
that's
beautiful
fancy.
combination.
but he's an asshole.
But he's got a fucking attitude and personality from hell.
Can you describe Lou, my cat, Lucifer?
He's a fucking angel.
I fucking
fucking
love
love
my
that cat.
Lulu.
He's
So
such a cuddly boy.
here's the thing, right? Cats, I don't understand because I've met like 1 or 2 perfect cats, and
Was one of them my cat?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's actually true. And here's the thing: every other fucking cat, I absolutely hate, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Because there's a reason why, if there's that big of a diversity when it comes to cats, on them being shitholes, then why would I take the chance on getting a fucking cat?
What hurt you?
What hurt me is a fucking cat. They scratched the shit out of me, and then, and like, dude, I'll tell you what's crazy about the cats too. So there was a time where I was like heavily allergic to cats.
Really?
Right? Yeah, really bad. And like the fuckers would like, fuck on my nose, my eyes would water, they'd be itchy and shit like that. And then if they scratched me, I'd like have an allergic reaction.
Cat scratch fever.
Yeah, and oh yeah. But yeah, dude. I mean, you're talking. I mean, and that's the thing is like I was like, fuck, no. I'm not gonna get a cat. Like, what the fuck? Like, and dogs are excited to see you. Cats are like, feed me or I'm gonna fucking eat you when you die.
That is
I'm gonna
literally
shit
the
on your
only
floor and
time
stare at you.
my cat is 100% nice and lovable to me is when he
Yeah.
wants fucking food.
Is
Of
that
course.
why?
Oh shit.
Jesus.
And we're back. All
Yeah,
right.
so-
That's
And we're
how it
back.
goes. That's how
We
it
had a
goes,
little
guys.
boo-boo. We had a little boo-boo.
Don't mind it. Don't mind it.
We're
Don't
still
think about it.
perfecting the certain parts of
Studio.
the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, the table right now fucking
Dude,
sucks.
don't even apologize for shit. Actually, because like, listen, guys, things happen, and that was fucking hilarious. So we're back.
I hope
All right.
I hope when we do this editing, I hope the fucking mic fall stays.
Oh, it's gonna stay.
Good.
I wanna,
It better
like,
stay,
take
or I'm
that
gonna be
sound
very
and, like,
pissed.
amplify it and distort it and just
Yeah.
turn it into
Yeah, I want it to sound like a distorted fucking mess, and I know that our editor can
I
do
think
that.
we should. I want to auto tune it actually and see what it sounds like.
Yeah?
That'd be hilarious.
We do have the auto-tune feature now.
Ridiculous, guys. At least the table didn't implode. I don't know why we decided to go for a beer pong table here.
It was already here.
That was literally like what this table was used for the minute I bought it.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah.
And it was
And
like $50 at Walmart.
It's
so.
absorbing all of our
50 bucks?
clamps.
This thing's worth $50.
It's a lot of plastic.
It was at the
That's-
time.
Damn, dude, $50. That's like kind of expensive.
I actually bought this table with the intent to build Gundam models on it.
How many
Okay.
did you actually
Yeah.
build on here?
Like
7.
maybe 1.5.
One,
'cause
and, hey, that's pretty impressive,
Because
though,
I
if you
didn't
ask
finish
me.
the other one.
You know, it's another anime I never got into. Not that I have anything against it by any means. I just Gundam, I skipped over. It just didn't.
You didn't watch Wing or the
Nope.
original?
The
Nope.
original is
Nope.
amazing.
Dude, it's really fucking good.
Nope.
It's got a huge timestamp on it as
Yeah,
far as
it's
you know
one of
when
the-
it was made. But
I mean,
it is
Japan built a
amazing.
whole ass full-scale model of it.
No shit. Well, I mean, I know Gundams are like there's a lot going on, but yeah, I just never.
It's
I never got
mostly
into it.
politics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets complicated. There's politics.
A lot of the series are political. A lot of them are not. And
Yeah.
there's like 20 different fucking Gundam series, maybe even more than that.
There's definitely more than that. I
Yeah.
could think of 5 just off the top of my head.
I know
Okay.
G Gundam's one of the main ones that's not really political.
Yeah.
but everybody seems
G
to hate
Gundam's
it.
just fighting the
Yeah.
entire time, and I anybody that says that they fucking hate G Gundam is a goddamn loser.
Well, I will introduce you to him because he works at our job. So.
Oh, fair
Who?
enough.
Jordan?
So,
No, I'll tell you.
All right.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're not.
so
I love how you fucking guys, you guys need to stop with the name drops.
oh fuck that.
Hey, I didn't fucking say anybody's name.
Fuck that. But yeah, I don't. G Gundam is just it's like literally UFC, but robots.
Oh, so it's like a robot fighting league or
That's
something.
all it fucking
okay.
is.
I'd fucking
All it
watch
fucking
that.
is. And so basically, the world goes to shit, and the way they solve who the leader is through
Like a fighting tournament.
a Gundam fighting tournament.
Like Tekken. Or
Yeah,
Soul
basically,
Calibur
yeah.
or
So
Mortal
whoever
Kombat.
wins is now in charge of the world at that point in time.
No,
Oh no,
shit.
that's
So-
actually-
It's kind of fun. So he had to take a shit.
I couldn't help it.
It's as you could tell, there was probably a little break there again.
Dude, this guy cannot stop shitting.
And
today.
he shit.
Way
he
to
like-
make me fucking the bad guy of this podcast because I got fucking
Yeah,
drunk
yeah,
last
everybody
night and
poops.
beer
Everybody
poops.
does poop.
You know.
Even girls.
So
Girls affect shit.
while I
They
was
do.
taking a shit in Riley's glorious bathroom,
Yeah.
I saw something that really, really fucking irritated
You
the
saw
shit
the
out of me.
Phantom as well.
The Phantom.
What?
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 Anyway, continue. Oh, yeah.
But
Say what?
I'm really loud. I'm just gonna fucking say it. Like, turn me down a little.
Okay. Yeah.
I was trying to be discreet about it, people, but I gave up on
Sorry,
We can do a break
I'm
real
like,
quick.
dude, I'm like not even high, but I'm like feeling high.
it.
It's contact.
It's probably contact time.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't smoke weed, do you?
I do,
You do?
but very, very occasionally.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, something that very much irritates me is Halloween costumes.
Why?
Like, I'm a huge nerd. I'm a huge anime nerd. And when I see somebody wearing, like, a costume that doesn't really work, like at the beginning of the episode, you were Spike Spiegel.
Yeah.
You fucking nailed it.
Yes, thank you.
You fucking
I
nailed
do
it.
appreciate that.
You gorgeous bastard, you fucking nailed it.
I got it like to a T, and it was last minute too, which was
If
great.
you would have had his exact
If I had his hair, that would've been
I wouldn't
great.
have been able to tell the fucking
You know what?
Yeah.
It didn't even fucking matter. John Cho? Is that right?
Yeah.
He's got
John-
kind of his hair.
kinda.
Yeah,
His hair is
yeah.
like a little
Kinda.
long. It's not.
Kinda.
Yeah.
But this girl was dressed as Hinata, right?
Oh,
I
the
fucking missed
Demon
that.
Slayer, right?
No, that's
I didn't see her.
What's her name?
it's
Nezuko.
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 Okay.
Yeah,
Got it
so she was dressed as Hinata, and my biggest pet peeve is whenever they can't get the costume right. Not like like a technical foul, like you
Yeah.
know something that's like super major, you couldn't afford it, whatever, not a big deal. But it's something that's so simple, like having an Akatsuki headband, which has the fucking cut through the headband.
Yeah.
Compared to just the normal symbol, she was never an Akatsuki, so like just the whole fucking thing pisses me off. I know it's really stupid.
Yeah, you're a
So-
fucking
I was
nerd.
gonna say,
You're a
and,
nerd.
like,
You're a
even-
fucking nerd. That's
even
it.
in,
That-
like,
you
the
just
fucking
say it.
fantasy shit online that I see on Facebook for like interpretations of characters. I've never once seen a fucking Akatsuki Hinata.
Bro,
Not
I
fucking
just saw one on
once.
my Snapchat.
No shit.
Wow.
Yeah, and I can pull this bitch up just to show you because
Is this what you're referring to?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know her
pull
name.
That shit up.
Doesn't matter.
Pull it
All right, I'll pull it up. You know, and just those little details, ladies
Excuse
and
me.
gentlemen.
Excuse me. That was really fucking
Those
loud.
those things make
I love
my.
how you decided to do it just then.
Like, fuck it.
You're like, I have to. You're like, gotta recycle, dude. Reduce, reuse, recycle. man.
Fucking Dubuque and its recycling policies. I love it.
They're
You know,
amazing.
Yeah, it's
so
ridiculous.
much extra work for trash. Literally trash.
Oh yeah, you know what's funny too? I've had these motherfuckers straight up look like, well, I'll like watch them like take my trash out, and then I'll have like one bottle that fell out of like a bag or something like that, and they throw the bottle like back into the trash can
What a dick.
and leave it. And like I'll look at my trash can and there's like a couple bottles. They straight up will throw it back in there, so they won't even recycle it. They're just like, you put it in the wrong box, so I'm not taking
Dude, they're
it.
so
Fuck
fucking picky.
you.
Somebody came and stole my city trash can,
Yeah.
which apparently is common here because you can
Oh, it is.
actually pay for the trash can and own it for the property and shit. It's in your name. So, like, I don't know. I've just never fucking lived in a city where that was a thing. And
Yep.
somebody came and took it. I called the office and they were like, oh, well, yeah, that's normal. Like, we'll just send you another one. But
How is that normal? I've never
yeah,
had my trash
it
can
doesn't make
stolen
any fucking
ever.
sense. Yeah.
What fucking dick?
Yeah.
But, like,
what
just-
what
we-
asshole like
We
is
got
like?
violated for putting plastic in a plastic bag in the plastic recycling.
So now they're digging through your trash. Isn't
Now
that
they're
against the
digging through
law?
my trash, and it's
Yeah.
annoying as fuck.
Isn't that against the law?
Love it.
Fucking assholes.
You know,
You're like this.
Fucking
You're like
dicks.
this. This still sits with me. My life has never been the same.
I just
Oh.
I have to adapt.
What are you doing on your little shitty Motorola there?
don't worry about what I'm doing.
Shitty
Worry
ass
about what the
phone.
show's doing. All right, Dan.
What is the show doing? Are you playing fucking like? You remember Tap
he's
Cookie?
trying to
Remember
fucking-
Cookie Tap where you tap the cookie? Did
No,
anyone
I'm
remember
trying to
that?
find.
Never
I'm
played
trying to
that.
find this fucking video for Riley to fucking be pissed
Oh,
about.
the Hanada con.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I'm still fucking looking for it. I've got so many goddamn Snapchat friends on here
Dude,
that's just.
Anybody
just so
remember?
cool, man.
Anybody ever play that game where you owned a lemonade stand?
And then you sold crack out of it, or what?
No. It's a video. It's like a video game, like a flash game, where you'd own a lemonade stand and you used to like tap a bunch of you'd tap a bunch.
I think I missed out on that one.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is this like a?
Dude, there's a generational gap here. Let's not forget how
it's
fucking
not,
young you are. Daniel
okay,
Young.
how fucking old are you, huh?
I'm too fucking
Almost
old, man.
30.
I'm 2 years away from 30, man.
So you're
Me and this fuck both are actually.
Yeah.
We're born like fucking
28,
2 weeks apart.
So here's the thing, right? That's not that big of a gap if you think about it.
No,
I mean,
it's
a
not.
little bit. I mean, you were born in 99.
No.
How old are you?
98.
98? Okay. Wait, you're
So,
22,
3.
23? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you were.
So we're not that far.
Right.
I can't find it. I lost it. It's gone
We
forever.
probably
I'm so
watched
sorry,
different
guys.
It's gone
cartoons
forever.
growing up
So
and
now we
stuff
can't
like
get
that,
pissed
but-
about anything.
I'm pissed.
Yeah,
I'm
man, why are you trying
mentally,
to fucking
visually
bring me down
pissed
right
about
now?
this.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck are you trying to bring me down? In my own house, in my studio? No.
In my studio, but
Don't bring me down.
you know,
Bruce.
hey, you know what I actually was watching recently?
What's
Now
that?
We were talking about like nerding out on fucking Hanada or whatever the fuck. Hey, this is not an anime. However, it's fucking great. Actually, you ever seen Centaur World?
No.
No idea.
Funny enough, it's a kids. I think. Well, it's a kids show, but kind of shouldn't be a kids show. I don't know. Great, and it's like it's ridiculous. This horse, this war horse, fucking ends up in like fighting these minotaurs, and they're fighting this battle, and then she has a rider, and the rider's like fighting these things and killing them and shit. Well, then the horse falls off a cliff, and then it transports her to Centaur World, and it's like this other dimension world or whatever. And then there's a bunch of like, and everything there is a centaur. Like there's bees that are half
bee,
man.
Half centaur.
half.
Yeah, half bee, half
That's
man.
so weird. That would be such a terrible
and shit.
combination.
Yeah,
Like,
and then there's like
like,
mountains.
watch out for
that
the
are-
centaur bees,
Yeah.
kids.
Why do I exist?
Are
Yeah.
these
There's a
bee-sized
couple-
centaurs or
there-
centaur-sized bees? That's what I'm wondering.
It's fucking dude. That show is ridiculous. and
Finally,
funny.
someone's asking the questions that really matter.
Thank you.
But everybody looks at her weird because she's just a horse, right?
So she's a full-on
So
horse.
the horse
Yeah.
gets transported. to
Yeah,
the
and then
world,
everybody's
not
like,
the
"Whoa,
rider
that's
or
weird.
anything.
That's weird, right?" And dude, there's like, and they have like, dude, you're gonna love it. They have the shaman powers and shit, and like, it's ridiculous and it's fucking funny as shit. And then there's this one thing where they were like, "Oh yeah, we have this ability where we can shoot little of us, like little clones of us out of our hoofs." And they
I
shoot.
was actually about to say centaurs
Yeah.
like as a joke, but you weren't fucking joking.
Yeah, and then they shoot the mini them out of their hoofs, and then they things land on the ground and they go, why do I exist? And they start screaming.
Jesus.
There you
It
go.
gets really
There we
dark.
fucking
I
go.
thought this was a fucking children's show.
Yeah, that's not that. But it's fucking ridiculous. You're gonna love it. It's great. There's
now that you've, I gotta check it out.
there's a
now.
tornado that's it's a centornado.
Jesus fucking.
What is this
Fucking
fucking
ridiculous.
Sharknado?
I was-
Just
I
terrible
was-
shit,
Dude,
bullshit
quit-
show.
Are you in my fucking head right
Bro,
now?
we've been
I was
friends for
literally-
14 fucking
You guys
years.
should kiss
I've
on
thought about
podcast.
it.
Do it
Just
now.
right now.
No. Stop now.
No,
No, that was my hand. That wasn't
it
me
was my
kissing
dick.
Tyler.
He was kissing my
You
fucking dick.
you had this
I
opportunity.
couldn't kiss your dick.
Nobody
because
would have
it'd be too
judged
hard to
you.
find.
Literally the only person.
Damn, bro, that's how you feel?
Holy
Fuck.
shit! Wow.
Laying it down. Happy
Wow.
fucking
Wow.
Halloween, people.
Yeah,
Ri-
go get
well,
spookified,
yeah.
bitches.
But yeah, check out that show, guys, and also Halloween, guys. Can we just talk about that real fucking quick? Because here's the thing about Halloween, right? You either get really stupid fucking people, or you have people who are the sweetest motherfuckers in the world, right? That are like will treat you right and everything like that.
I'm
But
gonna
I find
treat you right, Dan.
oh shit, oh really?
I'm gonna treat you so good.
Gosh, but it's
Watch out,
ridiculous,
Bree, I'm
man.
coming
People,
for him.
there's people that will like straight up act a fool, man. Like there's no in between. You either have really sweet people during Halloween, or you have really fucking trash people. Even the people who are like set up to make their houses and shit like that look all crazy, but then they go like too far and then like chase you down the street and shit like that.
I
And
have
I'm like,
never
guys,
once in
I was
my
gonna say,
fuck you.
28 years of being alive have I ever had that happen to
So
me.
basically,
Where the
Basi-
fuck did you grow up?
so
man?
okay. So I grew up in like St. Charles area, West Chicago area.
Oh.
Makes a
and-
lot of sense.
yeah, that's
and-
a city boy.
Yeah, and basically people would like decorate their whole entire like houses and garages and make haunted houses out of them.
Dude,
That's
what
Trick or
was
treating
that?
was sick as fuck for me.
I was
when
gonna
I was a
say,
kid.
what was like trick or treating like in like the rich part of Chicago? Did you ever do
nice.
that as a
I mean, it was middle class, and then because the estates was rich, right? So we were very like, I was well middle class. I ain't gonna like deny that for sure.
Yeah.
But it was dope, but the problem is you also had a lot of fuckheads, like a lot of
anywhere
shitty
you
fucks.
go, you have
You
that.
always you had people who would act a fool on all accounts. Or you'd have people, or you'd have like, of course, people that would just join you and trick or treat with you, and you get a huge group of trick or treaters with dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but for example, the fuckheads would like straight up like push their way up to the front to get like the candy first, and then the ones they were also the fuckers that you would see, even though this is like a busy ass neighborhood, these fuckers are straight up like the take one things. It says, "Oh, take one."
And they take the whole handful.
I literally the bowl up and just fucking dump it in their bag.
Yeah, they literally pick the bowl up and dump it in the bag. And I'm like, I don't care who you are. That's theft, and you can go fuck yourself.
Dicks.
Like that is theft, and you can go fuck yourself.
So I've got a thing for our listeners. Please email us what you were this year for Halloween. If you were anything at all, man. I'd love to hear what everybody's costume was.
Yep.
Post your pictures on our Facebook page.
Oh, I would love for you guys to do that.
Post it on your social media. Tag at Men of Misfortune.
Absolutely.
On Instagram and Facebook.
We're on Facebook, Instagram. And email us at menofmisfortune@gmail.com. I would love to see anything from you guys. Absolutely.
I think well that's why I was gonna say, like, guys, fucking yeah, we like, I want to get the community way more involved too. Like, they're already getting involved, and I love like seeing people message us.
We almost have 1,000 listeners.
Like
I want to hear
ridiculous.
from you guys.
Yeah, and honestly, like, you of course are gonna have pictures of your costume, guys. I know it'll be a little bit after Halloween, but fuck it, send pictures our way. Like, we're going to go, like, on Men of Misfortune, no private messages. We don't want to get any weird shit. All right? I love you to death.
Weird shit. I fucking wake up to it.
We shouldn't have to specify.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to specify. But, yeah, tag us at Men of Misfortune.
I want
Facebook.
balls in my inbox. Send your balls in my inbox.
His name is Tyler Campbell. You can find him
wow,
on social
now you're
media.
dropping. Oh, I'm just fucking around.
What were you saying before this? Everybody knows my fucking last name on here.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh, yeah. At this point, it's like, whatever. Everybody knows at this point.
You guys want my fucking social security number now?
Please, go ahead. We're
all
recording.
Right, 758
309 69420.
Fantastic, dude. But yeah, like, I want to see that, and like we'll vote on. We'll probably next podcast if we can, depending on how many submissions we get, of course. If we get like 1 or 2 submissions, we'll try to give you guys a shout out. But
not even just a shout out. I'll send you guys a signed picture of all of us.
Right? Like, they really want that.
No, but yeah,
hey, that'll be worth something.
We will send you guys a prize. Whatever you guys have, we will send you the very first.
It'll most likely be
first.
an empty beer can with a note inside of it that says "Go fuck yourself."
Hey, that's not too bad.
That's still you're still on the up and up, if you ask me.
But
honestly,
if you guys do that, I will send the very first merch from Men of Misfortune,
I like
from
that.
Cup of Chaos. If you guys just do a little something for us, we'll go ahead and give you the world, baby.
I like that, and I think too, like, honestly though, like, overall, guys, we're really like appreciative of what you guys are doing, and I think like this is the start of something very special. Very special.
You're special, and I don't want you out of my life.
Dan is very special.
Very.
I don't want to wait.
I'm just filled with such feelings every time I see him.
So yeah, what?
China.
This will be the best podcast in the history of podcasts.
That's it. I've got to send it to Trump.
Seen.
This.
They're doing the hand signals too. That's the best part.
And let me be frank. Edge.
I have never seen a podcast run this good ever. And I asked my top friends who run all the podcast networks.
And frankly, it's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be fantastic.
I've already seen it happen before. I'm going to talk to my top guy right now. The top podcast guys. He knows all about it.
A lot of stuff and things are
I
coming.
fucking love this time in the podcast right now. Nothing makes me happier than quoting that son of a bitch.
It's always fun to just talk like Trump in adverbs to describe.
You have to, like, when talking like Trump, you have to do the hand gestures, or else it doesn't fucking mean shit.
You can't sell it without him.
But yeah. Oh my God. You know, even though this has nothing to do with Trump, Frank. Wow, gee, Frank. Who? Why did I say Frank?
Come on, work on it.
Jesus, crystals. This. I just remembered our last podcast when we were talking about, and I think, was it the one that got corrupted when we were talking about
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
Let's go ahead and get into that, Dano.
Was that corrupted?
I've been
It was
waiting
corrupted.
to fucking talk
Shit.
about this.
It was
Because
corrupted.
like I think they're making headway on what's going on, but I'm sure people will talk about this. The only reason I'm bringing this one up because
So,
it's super crazy. It was
Get
just
me up
wild.
to speed here. What are the actual? I mean, I'm aware of like the basics of what happened. Like he shot somebody on set with a
So
prop
Yeah.
gun.
basically, there was
but-
there's been a strike with the Hollywood basically, and they had to.
You know more information too.
Yeah,
about this.
absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
So they have a strike with Hollywood. You know, everybody wants more money. I mean, that's basically the root of all evil. So they had a strike, and they had to get a new cast and crew in there in order to do this. And basically, it Brandon Lee situation. It's just a Brandon Lee situation. You know, it really sucks.
It wasn't a misfire. However, the
bullet was live. It was a live bullet.
Well, it was
So
it's
who
a
was in
blank.
charge of the
It was now a
props,
blank. No,
actually?
a blank. It can still kill.
Yeah,
someone.
it can
That's
still
why.
kill you.
That's why it was a blank. However, like that blank, it was just too close, and it fucking killed one of the camera women. It was a camera woman.
Yeah, it was a camera
And
woman, and
she-
it nicked somebody else too.
Yeah, and then nicked another person as well.
So
and
was it
hurt
actually
them.
during like a live take or
Yes.
something? or?
I think
Yes.
no. I think that I actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was actually not. The cameras were not rolling. I'm
I
not
thought
sure.
they
Okay.
were.
Or
'Cause
they
he
might have been.
immediately freaked the fuck out when she hit the ground.
So
dude.
is there anything else like a follow up on it? Is there
Yeah.
is he facing
He-
repercussions?
his family,
I mean,
Honestly,
it's manslaughter. Honestly,
Yeah.
unintentional manslaughter. That's jail time.
yeah,
like
dead to rights.
regardless of
But
if
let
they're
me ask
shooting
you
a
this:
film.
do you think he's actually gonna go
No.
to jail for
No.
it?
No, I think
he
Alec
won't- he
Baldwin
won't go to
will
jail for
pay
it,
his
no.
way out of it.
Yeah.
I love Alec Baldwin. I love Alec Baldwin. I think he's a great
Yeah.
actor. I mean, he's
I
been
really
in
don't
a
have
lot
any
of good
bad
stuff.
things to say about him.
No,
I mean, he's like
if
he
it was
was a-
Tom Hanks can go fuck
Yeah,
himself.
fuck Tom
What?
Hanks.
What
By
the
the way,
fuck?
Tom
Do
Hanks,
not
we're still
bring
gonna
t-
fight you one day.
Oh, yeah.
What happened
So-
with Tom Hanks? I
Hey,
don't
wait,
know.
wait.
Why
I
do
can't
you
fight him.
not
I'm
like
actually
Tom
related
Hanks?
to him.
Hold on 1 second. So Tom Hanks, if you're listening to this podcast, which I doubt you are,
Wait,
but
what's
at
going
some
on?
point in the future,
Dial it down a notch.
I'm gonna
You're
fucking
getting
fight
really
you. I'm
fucking
fucking
excited.
heated.
Take it
I'm
down.
fucking
Why?
heated.
What the fuck did Tom Hanks do? Because I know nothing other than I like Tom Hanks movies, and I think I
Well,
think he's all right.
he's right now in more recent news. He's a pivotal fucking figure in the so-called pedophile ring of Hollywood.
I'm gonna beat his
Really?
There's a lot of huge accusations.
No, but like no,
against him.
straight, no bullshit.
No bullshit. No bullshit. This is public information.
It's
and
just
it's
how-
not
was
being.
this-
It's not
Is
being.
this new?
No, it's about a year old or so.
Why?
Maybe
I have
maybe-
not. I had no clue about it.
Epstein.
It's
bro.
more. It's
It
more.
got
of It's
swept under the
yeah,
rug, bro.
It's all over the
The
Epstein
second,
shit.
the second
Like, he
Epstein
had a
killed
lot
himself, that was it.
Yeah,
That was
he had
it.
a lot of visits to Epstein's Island, and him and his wife actually. They
R.I.P.
a
to
little
his
over a
wife.
year ago, they became like national Greek citizens or citizens of Greece when all
Okay.
the Epstein shit happened.
Really?
And
Just so they could leave at any point in time.
there's actually there's a showing of the Oscars from a few years ago where like a British comedian is the host of it, and he calls everybody out right in the beginning, like
Yeah.
you know, kind of with like a play on words, like he's just making hints to
A joke,
everybody,
but
like about
at
a
the
private
same time-
club and like all this other stuff, saying like if people knew what you really did, and you just see like the looks on their faces when he's saying that, and it's fucking scary because it's like this seems
So-
like it's 100%.
I wanted
true.
I wanted to fight Tom Hanks before this. If somebody is out there, and
I've
is
never had an
related-
issue with Tom Hanks until
Don't-
I guess
I'm
I
actually
don't.
related to him.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
Believe it
and
or
I-
not,
and I-
he's
we
they
have
have
the-
extended.
You've been to any
genealogy.
underground sex parties?
Nah, man.
That's
What I,
good.
what I
At
want to
this
say to
point,
Riley
I
is, if
really
you're
don't
so
know
fucking
how I
related
feel
to him
about
and
it.
you want to like be best friends with him, bring him on the show so I can beat his ass on air.
like, listen, man, I'm gonna send you this family tree my grandma
s-
showed me from fucking
We're
Ancestry.com.
related. Don't
I
touch
still
my
love
newborn
his
baby.
movies, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
His movies
I
are
can't even
great.
tell you how many fucking times I watched Forrest Gump as a kid. Like
That's
Jesus
such a great
Christ.
fucking movie. I ain't gonna
I
bullshit
think
you no matter what.
Okay, so good question. Which one did you watch more of, Forrest Gump or Remember the Titans?
Well, Forrest Gump, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I only
absolutely.
saw Remember the Titans like a handful of times at
Man,
school. And I don't
anytime
think
we
I
had a-
ever.
And what
even
about
actually
Saving
finished
Private
it.
Ryan? Because
I
I still
love
have never
Saving-
seen it.
I've
What?
seen it one
I've
time.
like my
It's
growing
great.
up,
It's
like my
really
parents
fucking
owned
good.
that movie. I just never fucking watched it.
really
Dude,
I wasn't
it's
really that
gritty.
into war
It's
movies when I
really
was a kid.
fucking, dude. It's such.
Yeah.
It's so gritty that like, like it's gritty.
Everybody's in it.
Like, yeah,
Everybody's
like,
in it, dude.
I've heard it's like pretty fucking like scarring in a way, like
Dude,
it's
it's
very
fucked up.
graphic,
Yeah.
which war movies of that era tend to be. So
World War II is a brutal fucking time. Don't even get me down this rabbit hole.
And they didn't sugarcoat.
I mean, fuck.
nothing
Have you
with
guys
it.
ever seen Fury with like,
Oh,
Brad Pitt and Shia
dude,
LaBeouf?
That
and
is my
Shia LaBeouf.
favorite
Oh
World
my
War
God.
II movie.
Such
dude.
a fucking insane, emotional, like graphic movie.
There was like
Yeah.
a
So
3-year
fucking-
period where I kept getting the Brad Pitt haircut, dude.
Yeah.
Because of that
Yeah.
fucking
Didn't,
movie.
didn't Shia LaBeouf also chip the fuck out of his tooth? During
think he
this? And he
did,
left
yeah.
it. And he
Yeah.
left it during the whole movie.
He was really like fucking matured in that movie too. Like it was crazy.
Have you seen him
he
lately?
also-
He's fucking covered
Yeah,
in
like
tattoos.
he went from
He's-
like this guy in Transformers to like 4 years later in this fucking insane war movie, and it's like,
Well,
God
he
damn.
didn't shower too, just to get in the. He was
I
doing
could see
method
that.
acting,
Yeah.
so he was like
He actually-
didn't shower or anything, and he
I
like
wanna say he
people were-
became-
smelled like shit all the time.
I want to say he actually became like a member of the military to prep for that movie.
That's ridiculous.
I want to say it was like the National Guard or maybe even like the Air Force or something.
Which is wild because it had that you're not learning like that past. of
You're
it.
not learning World War II and
Yeah.
how it was
I think it's
to be
just to
in
How
a-
get
gritty
into
it
like
was.
the military.
Maybe
state
that-
of mind
yeah,
for
that's
that
probably-
role, You know what I
probably.
mean?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, Shia LaBeouf is just fucking crazy, man. Oh my God, is he losing his mind?
Dude, well, honestly, I think he's probably one of the he's one of us, and that's what I appreciate.
Wait, what do you
about
mean?
him.
Like, in what sense?
He's our generation.
He's
man.
our generation.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
our,
Oh,
he's,
you're
he's our
right.
Leo, bro.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio. There's something about him.
It's a special twang. and,
No,
you know,
no. Something about him that like doesn't seem right.
I'll jump over this fucking table and fight you right now.
Nothing wrong against him. I mean, great fucking movie. Actually, my favorite role that he's ever done was Django Unchained.
Because you know that
Wait,
glass
what was
scene when he
in?
fucking
Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
about DiCaprio.
yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking about Leo DiCaprio. That glass scene when he fucking busts
Pounded
that
the
shit.
shit
It was 100% improv.
It was
yeah,
100%
and then
improv.
he put his blood on Kerry Washington's face.
Yeah.
She was
mortified.
She was She was not. I can't remember if she was extremely pissed or impressed. I can't remember what they said. I would assume she was
when
not
they
happy.
did that scene, what I heard when they did that scene,
She was definitely not.
It was everybody was silent because it was not part of what was going on. So he did that, and it was just like, holy fuck. You know what really upsets me is how many good movies has that man been in? And it took him the worst fucking movie that
Dude,
he
he's
had
in one
just
of the
to be...
biggest fucking blockbusters of all time.
Oh, yeah,
Titanic.
we're not
that
going to
won
talk about
so many
that.
fucking awards.
Yeah, but like honestly,
Yeah.
that's young Leo.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm just
young
saying,
Leo.
like,
But dude, honestly, how many good movies has he been in since that movie? And it took him his worst fucking movie to get an Academy Award? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I literally skipped over The Revenant because of the
Revenant's
fact.
trash.
It's
because of
not
the
a
fact
good
that I
movie.
didn't want to
No.
watch it.
you literally
a
only
bear
need to
scene.
watch the bear scene, and
That's
that's what
it.
actually won him the award.
That's
was that
fucking
one
bullshit. Because if
scene
you watch
alone.
Wolf on Wall Street, he had an interview where he said, "I've never done drugs in my entire life," and the way he acted when he was on quote unquote Quaaludes,
Yeah, it was fucking
mind
insane.
blowing,
Wow.
mind blowing. It was
He
on
fucking
point. It
sold
was
that
on
shit.
fucking
Shit.
point. Yeah.
Wow.
Wolf
And-
of Wall Street was
Dude,
fucking such a
Wolf of Wall
movie.
Street, man, like that movie was crazy, and then the whole thing where it's like, especially because of the way that it is true. Like
Yeah.
a lot of it is true.
Jordan Belfort is a real
Like,
ass person.
and just the way like
He's
to
on fucking
eat-
TikTok, man. I follow him on TikTok.
I saw a video of him
Yeah.
driving a Porsche, and they were like, it was TikTokers running around asking like, "How did you get that car?
Yeah,
Like, what
yeah.
what
And
got
he's-
you?" And he's like,
I've
"I'm
seen a lot of
Jordan
those.
Belfort. Want to sell me this pen?" And then he drove off in his fucking his Porsche.
Yeah, sell me this pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude is still highly fucking rich.
Yeah,
for
after
of
all
that.
the jail time,
Hell,
after all
yeah.
the bullshit he went through, it was basically like how Pablo Escobar had his sentence. He was able to build his own prison, and he had
Yeah.
his own homies in there, and he was still exporting drugs, and he was still doing all this other bullshit just in order to be the man. But
Wild.
this motherfucker literally did the same exact thing and got away with it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's life.
And but I mean the same thing too is like, I mean the guy was actually yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, quite smart.
Well, he made a fucking. I mean, if you
He's
watch
quite-
the movie,
quite a
he's
smart
wiping his
man.
ass with fucking $100 bills.
Yeah,
dude.
he was a fucking genius for his time. He was literally a fucking wizard of the stock
He knew
market.
he knew how to manipulate the fucking system.
Absolutely.
And he took
Yeah.
absolute extreme advantage of it.
Oh yeah.
So, And that movie's the type of thing where it's like that type of case study is like it's just unheard of. You know what I mean? Like you don't really call out something that is a system that's still in play. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
and it was doing so well, and everybody was making money off of it, and the cops were just like,
Well,
and there's
it's
another
legal.
thing I have a fucking issue with Tom Hanks. Was he the
Oh, here
cop
we
in
go
that
back
one?
to
We're bringing
Tom
it back
Hanks.
to Tom.
Was
Hanks.
that who the
shit.
cop was, or am I thinking about now? Catch Me If You Can.
Who?
I think
what?
that's Catch Me If You
If You
Can.
Can.
Catch Me If You
Tom
Can.
Hanks wasn't in Wolf of Wall Street.
Why-
Who was the cop?
Why can't I remember
I
that
don't-
movie?
I don't know his fucking name.
Leo plays the world's smartest fucking counterfeiter. He basically
Oh, I
he
haven't
was
seen that
like
movie.
16. He was able to be a doctor, a pilot,
okay.
fucking everything. It's a great movie. True story. Still works for I believe the IRS, some kind of FBI agency.
Oh, fun. The IRS. That's a really great agency to
I
work for. Fuck those guys.
Fucking IRS, if you're listening to this, go fuck yourselves. All right. I filed my taxes in February.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen my shit.
And we're not making shit on this podcast, so fuck you. We're not paying taxes.
Yeah,
yet.
you know what? We're writing this off as a fucking expense for our
You're
taxes.
goddamn right. You
Well,
think
go
all
fuck
this fucking
yourselves.
music equipment, the studio, you think I
The
paid
fucking
for that?
heat in this house.
You did
I'm gonna
fucking-
fucking. Oh, I can't go that far. I about said I'm
Yeah.
gonna murder the IRS, but we can't murder a
Well,
branch of
you
government.
just said it. Jesus.
Well,
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna retract
Really not
there.
gonna
All
say.
right.
Well, it's crazy because they were, I mean, we're not even gonna get into that whole shit, but yeah, the IRS is just it's a crazy scenario, man. It's crazy how they're like, well, first of all, they're not technically even a branch of government. They're technically, what's the word?
A federal agency.
They're
Well, I feel like
they're
that's still
not
a
they're
branch of
not
government.
they're not like technically federal by any means. It's like it was formed by I think the Rothschilds or no?
Shit me.
So
One
it's
of the
like an
richest
independent
families in
agency.
America fucking
Yeah.
ran this shit.
I'm
So
not
what
sure.
you're saying is that
I'm
the
not sure.
IRS is actually like more or less a contractor for a family
who
to
is
collect
already a
tax money for
billionaire
people.
family.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
Okay.
It's weird, but yeah, death and taxes, guys. That's all we got in this world.
You know what really upsets me is the fact that they will come after the poor folk, the
Yeah.
middle class.
But
Yep.
the rich people can buy their way out of it.
Yeah, you're goddamn
In a
right.
heartbeat.
How long have
Because
we been
by
on?
the time that the IRS finds out how much money rich people didn't actually pay taxes on, they're rich and they pay it back. And
Yeah,
they don't give a
that's it.
fuck. It just goes
Donald
away.
Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump. I'm not gonna say anything negative about the situation, but I'm just saying he's been investigated for the last I don't know since
He
wasn't
literally
the president.
has
I'm not
so
gonna
many
lie to you,
fucking
though, every
thousands of
single-
pending lawsuits. It's not even funny.
Dude.
The problem before we even get into politics, because I'm gonna end the politic conversation
I would
right
really
here.
not like to get into politics.
Yeah.
honestly.
So that's why
I
I'm saying.
fucking
That's
hate
why I'm
talking
saying I'm gonna
politics.
end the politics conversation with this. Every single president is gonna get investigated, whether we like it or not.
No,
So
that-
there's
I
always
think
something.
that
There's
just
always
comes with the
something goes
territory.
on. Like every president does not have a great track record. It's how it goes.
Dude, I saw a Facebook post recently that was literally a breakdown of every shitty thing a president of our
yeah,
country has
yeah,
done.
yeah.
And it was really eye-opening.
Who
Yeah.
was the
Like,
worst?
Actually, I think
Honestly, I
was it
couldn't really-
Andrew Jackson or no?
Andrew Jackson was
I
fucking
was gonna
terrible.
say,
Yeah.
I honestly, they were all so fucking bad. I could like even the good ones. It's like they still said some
When they
pretty
say, like,
crazy
the good
fucking
ones,
shit about it.
yeah.
Like Teddy Roosevelt or I don't know, fucking
Well, even like for example, like a lot of people would quote back to like Reagan, right? Like Reagan era.
yeah.
And then like,
Reaganomics.
dude,
He's
and-
the one
and-
that got everybody addicted to crack.
And didn't he do trickle down economics?
Yes.
And then he
Yeah.
also had the war on drugs became such a problematic thing. as
Nancy
well.
Reagan
Yeah.
and Ronald Reagan definitely pushed the quote unquote war on drugs and the
yeah.
DARE system. You know, we had
Yep.
all this, and that's how the suburbs of all
And
the
everything
major
got all
cities,
fucked
yeah,
up, you know what I
Yeah,
got-
man. I
crack-
mean, the
crack
fucking
was a
Iran
fucking thing.
Contra, they literally took cars full of guns and fucking drugs and left them
You know-
in East fucking.
You know what's the
Compton
worst
and-
thing though,
What's up, baby?
right? It started to. I totally.
No,
cut
no,
you off.
you're good.
I'm
You're
gonna
good.
let you do your thing.
No, I was just gonna say, like, literally, what were you just saying? The war on drugs or
War on
you
drugs
said something
there.
after that. Well, anyway, the Iran
Crack.
Contra was 100%, a move on the government. Like they pretty much loaded that shit to fucking happen. They left
Yeah.
abandoned cars full of guns and fucking drugs in like East LA and all these other like shitty parts of cities, and literally started fucking gang wars and all of that
Let's
stuff.
not talk about the fact that we had them funnel money to Iran. Was it Iran or Afghanistan, one of the two, to help Saddam
with
Hussein?
that money that they,
Saddam Hussein, with that money that they funneled also from Colombia, that were
they gave these people drugs. They're like, sell these drugs and pay us back, and we're gonna use this money to fund a fucking illegal operation in another
and then
country.
we have 9/11. Let's fast forward to that.
You know what?
Just saying,
we're getting
dude.
a little too deep though.
I know.
Now we're getting conspiracy.
I know.
Here-
I don't
here's
want
the
to
thing.
go into all this.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
No, the only thing now I'm closing this conversation off with this, guys. Michelle Obama fucked up my school lunches, and I'm mad about that.
I would hit that shit,
Man,
though.
I remember.
Oh
when
my
it
God!
happened,
What the
too.
fuck? But dude, that's the one thing. I'm sorry, unforgivable. When you fucked my school lunches up. No.
How old
Dude,
were you
I had
when
to
Obama
fucking
was
drink
president?
Diet Mountain Dew in
Me?
school.
I think I was. That was. Oh shit! Was that? That was like what? 2012, 2011.
No, like 2008.
Yeah, 2008.
I was
would've
in
been in
middle
8th
school,
grade.
so I would have.
We were young.
I was
when
in
that
8th grade.
happened. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm
So you would've
curious
been,
because like,
you would have been fucking like 2nd grade.
where were you when
Dude,
9/11
third
happened?
grade?
No, I was not. I was not.
know.
I was in middle school. I was
Really?
in middle school right then, like
Okay.
around sixth grade.
That makes sense.
You fucking traitor.
Yeah.
I fucking love you.
And dude, it fucked my school lunches up. That's the only thing I'm gonna say.
So how did she fuck that school lunch up though?
Well, she had the whole whatever fucking obesity
Yeah.
thing she was trying to do.
She took
and then
away
she,
like all
pushed-
of like the snacks and like
and
like,
everything.
all the
fucking-
good food.
You couldn't have like regular soda in school anymore. It had to be
Oh,
diet
is that why
soda
we
and
had
stuff.
fucking
Yeah.
diet at fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all Michelle Obama.
Oh yeah. And then they removed like they had like certain calorie thing or whatever, and then like that's why the food all of a sudden lost all of its bullshit flavor.
I hate.
Not like it was that good to begin.
It
with,
wasn't, but I'll tell you what.
It's
It was
almost
there.
like
Yeah.
prison food. Let's be real here.
It fucking blows, and it still blows. I know. I've
Yeah.
heard from what I hear.
But that fucking pizza though.
That
fucking
pizza.
rectangle pizza.
Oh, I remember.
So
Yeah.
fucking good.
And the sauce tasted like fucking like it's sweet. Like it tasted sweet, which was fucking weird as shit,
yeah,
man.
and the crust tasted like cardboard, like literal cardboard.
Yeah, and I would have eaten the shit out of it every day too if I could have. Honestly, and I think that's why I didn't develop very well. You know what I mean?
You blame school lunches for the way
Yeah.
you developed?
Actually, I definitely blame the school lunches and how they developed into shit.
I blame drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes at a young age for not
I
being as
smoke
tall
a
as I
lot of
should have
cigarettes.
been.
Yeah.
Because I think originally I was supposed to be like 6'3", 6'4".
Well, who told you that?
It's in my
Dr. Phil.
fucking genetics. Like my
You
fucking
need-
dad and my
feel
half brother and
genetics.
all this shit.
You're gonna
You can be 6'4".
Dude, if only it was that fucking easy, man. Let me just be the first to say, being like 5'8", 5'9", fucking sucks. Like,
Why?
Yeah.
because it's just average height. I
I'm
don't know.
fucking
I've always wanted to be
5'11",
taller.
man. What the fuck are you
I
talking about?
think I'm 5. Am I 5? I think I'm like about 5'8", 5'7", 5'8", about.
Yeah.
I'm fucking short, but I'll tell you what, I'm in that category where I don't even have like the poofy hair, so I can't even like be like I'm above you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not tall by any fucking.
Are you
means.
shorter than me?
I think I am, dude.
I believe everybody in this room is shorter.
How much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh?
Like
Like
120?
140.
5.
140?
105.
That's not bad for your height.
No.
That's pretty normal.
115 with a burrito on your stomach.
Almost-ish 140. Like, I think it's like a 130.
That's what I was in
I'm
high
like
school.
175 now. It's the most I've ever weighed.
200 pounds. Rocking it. I'm fat. I'm the fat guy of the group.
Oh, you are the
Yeah.
fat. Well, no,
I'm getting
no.
pretty fucking fat.
No,
I'm tired of it.
that would be.
L.A. Mason Turner.
Hey, listen, I wasn't gonna say Turner. L.A.
Jesus
Mason.
fuck.
Jesus, that's fucked
You're gonna
up,
call
man.
our fucking boy. You're gonna
literally-
talk shit about our boy Mason when he's not here.
I can't wait to
And he
see his
has to-
face.
Jesus
He's been
fuck,
gone.
Tyler.
He has been out of my house for the last
Wow.
4 days, and I fucking miss him already.
I would imagine so.
I'm angry.
Wow. Look
Fuck
at
you, Dan.
I could see the sparkle in your eyes when Mason was brought up. Hey. Anyway, I was talking. so they were just they were doing like hand gestures around here, and I don't like that. You know, it's
I know
like,
he doesn't. Every time we
Scares
do it,
him.
he,
It's actually
yeah,
a
dude.
phobia Dan has.
So
does,
hand
yeah.
gestures.
Dan doesn't like hand signals because he feels like every time we do the hand signals, we're
It
trying to tell.
demasculates me,
No, we're
honestly.
trying to
also-
steal third base, and like
He's scared of people who use sign language.
Yep, it's a phobia.
if you are
Fucking
deaf, please
it
come.
terrifies him.
Dan, I don't
Yeah.
know why you're listening to a
He will,
podcast.
he will fucking curl up in a ball and just go fucking nuts.
It's why I could never go to a Kanye concert, bro.
All the interpreters.
They're all the interpreters, bro.
He's got interpreters. He's
Yeah.
rich. What am I fucking saying?
Of course
Dude,
he
it's the
does.
chick that does it for Waka Flocka.
And
You
she's
ever
like,
seen
and
the
she fucking
videos?
like is
She's just, like,
going
all
crazy
into
and
it.
shit. Yeah, yeah. She's so intense that I hurt like my body physically cringes. I don't know how to feel. You know,
From
crazy.
From watching her fucking
yeah, dude,
get down.
it's my phobia, man. It's like, oh my god, there's deaf people that are not listening to this but seeing this.
So
You know
do
what
I
I mean?
need to have a GoFundMe to kick all the deaf people's asses?
Well, I just get rid of them. I mean, like, what's the point? You know what I mean?
God damn, that is a fucking
Jesus
stand right
Christ.
there, Dan.
I'm totally
What a
fucking
statement
joking. I am
to be
totally
made.
joking. But there's some people that probably definitely don't think I'm joking.
Oh yeah,
Probably
no,
not.
we have
You
100
you just
different
offended
emails.
like 100 people.
I
at
know. I
least.
mean, well, the thing too is like,
At
are
least
they?
somebody's listening.
Yeah, but I will tell
wait,
you. I will tell you guys.
I almost finished that sentence with.
Are they gonna hear us?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say. Well, yes, but I was gonna say that you just offended 100 people that are listening to this right now. But we're talking about fucking deaf people.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
obviously,
they can't fucking hear us.
If somebody
a
gets
little
angry
joke
and
there.
like complains, I'll be like, "Bitch, you ain't deaf."
All right, Chad Runner, if you're listening to
outta
this
there.
right now, I don't mean any of this, and I love you. Don't just remain deaf. Just remain deaf. I love you.
I
Keep on
don't think that's
keeping
gonna
on.
change.
Chad's a good guy. Shout out
Fucking
Chad.
Chad Runner, you're a beast. Add him on Facebook.
He's not your average Chad.
Should we even be dropping like names like that?
It's
Probably
fine.
not.
It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
You know what? Fair enough.
What's the worst that can happen? Are
well,
they gonna fucking stalk these people? Because if Chad got stalked, I'm sure he'd love it. He'd be like, someone loves me.
Somebody's interested in me.
Somebody, oh my god, I kind of can fucking get out of here. Yeah, no, I mean, anyway, like to wrap everything all up today, like we just want to say, like, we really appreciate you guys. You know, we're getting a lot of stuff together. This is a really, really laid back, relaxed podcast. Obviously, we don't have the full 4 group here right now.
If you made it to this point, all I gotta say is thank you.
God bless.
Yeah, absolutely. We
Yeah.
had such a relaxed episode, and you guys stuck around for it. And if you're listening to this right now, especially Shane, who's been blowing my shit up just for an episode, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate the people that constantly tell us how we're getting better, you know, what we could change, what we could, you know, just talk about.
Yep.
You know, we honestly appreciate everything you guys fucking do. And
like we've said before, man, if you guys have got stories you want to send us that you'd love for us to read, whether you
Talk
want to
about
remain anonymous or not, just fucking send them to Gmail. Send them to our Gmail.
MetaMisfortune.
I don't even know the address.
Yeah,
I was
it's
giving
just the
Tyler
name.
the cue there, like
It's just
the email.
It's just the fucking name of the main group. MetaMisfortune@gmail.com.
But yes, man. Send us
Shit.
your content. Send us your stories. We'd
We
love to talk
just-
about them if you're willing to share them with us.
Anything.
Yep.
I
Content.
just want
Just
a
post
fan
a
to be
picture
like,
of your
hey,
balls and say "@men of misfortune."
You know
Dude,
that's
I
that's
fucking
gonna
love
happen.
that
That's
shit.
gonna literally happen.
I
and
want
you
your
just,
ball pics.
Oh my fucking god.
Send one ball pic. Can they flag you for
If
one
you
ball
send
pic?
a ball pic anonymously to
No.
Tyler's inbox,
No.
I will send you a free T-shirt with
No
Tyler's
ball.
face on it.
No,
Hey.
no. We're not sending ball pics. Fuck you guys.
Hey,
You're not
fuck you.
sending
That's my
shit.
Gmail, and I want what I
Y'all,
want.
y'all, because like, dude, people are nuts out there. They're sending ball pics and shit. Man, we ain't about to do
Yeah,
that.
I didn't say what kind of balls. It could have been a fucking bowling ball, a basketball, a wiffle ball. Who knows?
Yeah.
I just wanted to
They're
again
misinterpreting.
to
Yeah,
tell
man,
you guys.
get your fucking head out of the gutter, you
I'm
listeners. You.
sorry.
I just want to tell you guys one more time that I do love and appreciate everybody that has checked out our channel, that has shown friends, family, anything, just our podcast, our network. You're giving us the fucking wind underneath our wings to keep this shit going. We can't appreciate you guys enough. If you guys have anything y'all want to fucking say.
Yeah, I mean, shit, we've been really hitting it, and you know, like to have like the time for us to just kind of chill in here and talk. I mean, this is what we're doing. This is more us. Like we are ourselves on the show, no matter what.
The men of misfortune.
You know, like it's nice to just fuck around and like have fun and like talk with you guys, and you guys enjoy us. So you guys seem to be really enjoying us, and we really enjoy you guys. You've been very supportive. And we're gonna try to make this shit happen for
So
you guys.
follow us on Facebook and Instagram at menofmisfortune.com. Well, no, it's just Men of
This is
Misfortune.
just-
Yeah, we're working on a website. That's our next project that we're working on. So
And,
eventually,
also be sure to listen to us on Spotify, Apple
Yep.
Podcast,
Anchor.
Anchor. We would love to have your follows
definitely
on Anchor. Please, guys.
Yes.
listen, so we can get sponsorship, so we can feel like we're making a change with what we're doing right now. If
Yeah.
you want to help us out, forward our fucking Anchor. I'm always
Yep.
sharing it. Add me on Facebook. Tell me what you like and don't like about the show. Tell me to fuck off. I would appreciate anything.
And the same thing too, guys. If you send a picture of you guys signing up and while following us on Anchor, we'll try to shout you out on the show. Just add us on Facebook, and we'll shout you out on the show. I mean, we really want to get that Anchor area there, but make sure you at us so we can at least get that in notifications, and we'll start moving that through.
All right, so I am your fearless fucking leader, Tyler Campbell,
Your fucking
a.k.a.
leader?
Hey, I will fuck you in the ear later after this podcast is done. I am your fearless leader, Tyler Campbell, also known as Soup.
Yep.
Fucking love me. Fucking respect me. On to the
Jesus
next.
Christ. All right, Birdman.
Fuck
Put some
you.
respect on his name, people.
Respect.
I am your wonderful host of the evening, Riley Wallens, and I am pleased to have these boys here. And I thank you for all your listening and all of that stuff. And
Listenering.
I am too disoriented to continue on, so I'm going to pass it off to my boy Daniel Young over here.
And it's me now. It's up to me to end this out. I just slapped my
this
nuts
sign
there.
off
That
here.
hurt. And we appreciate you guys coming here. And yeah, thank you for coming out. Come back on every Monday. We got some great things coming for you guys. And make sure to stay misfortunate.
And always listen to Mom. We are
Always
fucking
listen
out.
to your mama.
Peace, peace, peace.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, always listen to Mom.